Hi there, this is Savewith Crypto. Okay, welcome back to part 6, I think it is, of many of the 2K to 1 million Is It Possible challenge. Now, you might have noticed when you try and log into your Maiar exchange that there's a little warning there saying, are you sure you've got the right URL? And the reason is, well, this information that my friend Vlad has sent me today. And, people have registered names like exchange-maiar.online. So basically what's been happening is people have been registering these Maiar exchange type sort of domains and then using Google AdWords to try and get them above the actual natural search results. And people have been logging in and, I dread to think what's been happening, but it's obviously not good. So do make sure that it is maiar.exchange. That's the URL. Anyway, just having a look at a couple of comments. Erwin Simmer said, check your EGLD balance before and after your transactions. That way you'll know what the actual fee was. In my opinion, the staking isn't twice the 0.25. Yeah, he's absolutely totally correct, actually. In fact, the video I did a few hours ago, which you can see if you click the link in the top right hand corner now, you'll see what I did. I looked at the eGold value before and after, did a subtraction and came up with some new values, which are basically these ones here, which at the moment with the price of eGold at 198, they come out as like harvest is about 10 cents, a reinvest is about 11 cents. A stake is about 19 cents. So a harvest plus a stake is about 30 cents. I don't think it actually varies much. I thought it did, but I don't think it varies much between the different methods you connect with. So it doesn't really matter if you're using the Chrome extension or a ledger or the Maiar app or Elrond web wallet. I think they're all pretty much the same. And Cosmin is saying, what happens with the dollar figures that needs to be collected if you take into consideration the APR percentage changes drops every day? Do you calculate when you need to harvest daily, or if you calculate once, it will be the same amount of dollars that needs to be collected even if the APR drops? I mean, what I would say is, if you're going to use this calculator, then it gives you a rough idea. I mean, basically, if it's saying that you should do it every 3 days, don't do it every half an hour. Or if it's saying do it every 3 days, don't do it every 2 weeks, because otherwise it will either eat into your profits or it will mean that you miss out on some of the compounding gains. And this is a good phrase here. Harvesting too late is better than too early. And yeah, I take no credit for this calculator at all, by the way. It's is based on one of the viewers, R.S. Hildebrandt, who created the formula that works this out. So I don't know exactly how it works. It just seems about right to me. Okay, so in my latest video, Alex says, how low do you think the APR rates will go? At some point, I wonder if it may not be worth locking more up. Well, that's your own decision, really. APR rates. I mean, I'm guessing it'll go like the way PancakeSwap did. So, for example, if you're using the auto stake with Cake in PancakeSwap, it was at like a few 100%. About a year ago, and now it's down to about 70%, I think. So I think that's the kind of APR you're looking at, and that's excellent anyway. Really, better than most kind of staking, I would have thought. Peter's saying it might make more sense to record the fee as eGold, so you only have one changing variable. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, totally true. That's a spam comment, Jessica Allen. I'll get rid of that in a minute. Pepsi TV said, I withdraw my ride and LKMX from the ride farm after the time expired. Even I had a penalty from 13 hours left. I didn't get a penalty, and that was awesome. Sean here is saying, why don't you link the Telegram channels also? I tried to post them here, but it looks like my comment was removed. It is helpful because Elrond and Maiar exchange admins are there and can answer people's questions in real time. I don't know. I mean, YouTube doesn't allow you to post certain links. I don't know. Nothing to do with me. Okay. Duarte is saying, when MEX on central exchanges? I hope it's going to be very soon. I'm sure I saw something about it being Q1. Joycey51 was saying, what would be next on the lunch pad? I don't know about free lunch, but Quo what? Yeah, that looks interesting, but I'm probably not going to get involved myself. And there's another spam comment. Okay, so let's have a look at what's happening in the real world. Well, unfortunately, because the price of eGold has been down, it's actually sub $200 at the moment. It means that our farm is worth like $2,098, or rather the total account balance. But nevertheless, I mean, we started with 2,000 6 days ago, and now we've got 2,100. So to me, that is a 5% increase over 6 days. So that means we're earning a daily interest rate of about 1%. So if you were earning 1% a day on your original $2,000 and you were going to do it for, let's say, 625 days, right? Now, that is less than 2 years, and you were going to reinvest everything you had earned. You're going to reinvest that daily, right? And you're going to include weekends, and you're going to start today on the 15th of January. You know, if you calculate that with compounddaily.org, that means that you started with an investment of $2,000. Your principal amount grew to $1,004,357.70. You didn't withdraw any cash, so your total net profit over the 625-day period was, it's just over $1 million. That's what we're trying to achieve, really. So we're just trying to earn like 1% a day on what we have. Now, the fact that something like eGold at the moment is worth like $190, and I can easily see that going to $10,000. I think to go from $2,000 to $1 million is not impossible. It's quite feasible. And if you like that and you want to be a millionaire, click like now. If you don't want to be a millionaire, just click dislike twice. But do leave a comment, a nice one. Make sure you're subscribed, take the notification bell, and above all, tell your friends.